Can you hear me? Can anyone who's visiting, can you hear me okay? I had to fix my... Hi, Stephen, how are you? I'm well, and you? Can you hear me? A friend of mine just popped in and said that... Thank you. Is my microphone working now? Oh, awesome. I think this is the first time I'm using it. Hello, how are you? Hi, Wildman. Yay! This is the first time I'm using a microphone, so is it too loud? Hello, how are you guys doing today? Oh, good. Oh, good. So as long as I'm not going to deafen anyone, my fiance was just helping me get the microphone working, and the first time we tried it, it was just like, whoa, too loud. Are you guys subscribed? Are you just new people? Have you seen my channel before, or how are you guys doing today? I haven't been able to be active on my channel for a while, but I hope to be here more often. But my name is Sherry. Hi everybody, how are you today? My channel is focused mainly on, oh good. Hi Trevor, how are you? How are you and Lasha doing? Have you guys still been doing stuff about Meghan Markle and other celebrities? If any of you guys are new to me and my channel, my name is Sherry. My channel, Lady Phoenix, is about my journey as an adult with ADHD, and I might have autism as well. So I have some friends, and we have a small community there where we talk about some of those things, but we can talk about anything. Oh, that's really good, Stephen. Is there, Stephen Elliott, what made you want to focus on mental health? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Trevor. Sorry if I'm quiet. Hopefully this will start picking up and we'll get more people. I have been talking with some of my regulars, so we'll have several people popping in, hopefully soon. She just talks about Michael Jackson. Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'm glad I did not grow up in the public eye. That's for sure. Actually, that would be very good, Stephen Elliott. What kind of clients do you have? What kind of issues do you use hypnotherapy to help clients with? Do you help them with like depression, anxiety, and mental health issues? Do you help them with other issues? I'm just going to grab my water. Sorry to just like leave the screen. That would be wonderful. Yeah, Trevor, I have not been well. I ended up getting very sick, and I had to take a leave of absence from my job because I got sick. And it might be like ADHD burnout and autistic burnout. If I have that, I'm not sure yet. I'm scheduled to have a neuropsychological evaluation or assessment this week. I'm not really sure what to expect, but they will be looking at some of those things so I can get a better idea of what's going on. And I've also been going to doctor's appointments to try to start sorting some of those things out to see how much of it is stress, how much of it is, maybe I have had a health issue for a while and didn't know. You've helped people with anxiety, addiction, sleeping better, weight loss, things like that. Well, that's good. Anything that interferes with people's quality of life is so important. So even if it's not mental health, like severe depression or trauma or something like that, that's something that I think a lot of people can be helped by. No, I have not. Thank you very much, Stephen. Yeah, I don't. Are you familiar with neurodivergence, ADHD, autism, and ADHD? If somebody has both, people who are very high masking that don't seem it at all, and how it can affect your health and your state of mind. It can be very difficult, especially for women if you're like me and you present normal, which in this community is called neurotypical. And so we have neurodivergent is your neurology, your brain is wired slightly differently. So part of it's genetic. So there's a lot of gifts that come with it, but also some sensory sensitivities, like for sound. For me, I have my sensory issues are sound. And if I have to multitask too many things, I get really stressed out. Yeah, there's so many issues with that. And I'm really glad to have started to build a very small community so far. And I want to help people who are also struggling. Oh, that's really, really good. Especially people who are, I'm older than I look. It's going to catch up with me soon though. I'm 51 now. But yeah, it's really tough. People my age and older who have not been diagnosed or didn't have anybody in their family be diagnosed yet to become aware that that's what they've been struggling with. You've basically been told your whole life that it's either in your head or you just need to try harder. So you don't have any other idea that there might be something else going on. It's funny, when I was little, oh my God, this is going back to the 80s. We used to do these little like hypnotism things on each other. It's been so many years that I don't even remember. I think that it depends. I am interested in learning more about EMDR, eye movement desensitization. I forget how it's said. I possibly could be hypnotized if I trusted the person. I've always had like a wall up where I wouldn't allow. It would have to be like my therapist or somebody I've known for a while. And I think that just has to do with me and issues of trust. Because it's a vulnerable place to be in. And if somebody is not trained properly in how to do hypnosis and these kind of therapies in the appropriate way, and they don't do their due diligence, people can be put in vulnerable places. So, yeah, so I would have to learn more about it. And I will definitely, actually, now that you mentioned it, I think I'll bring it up to my therapist and see what she thinks, because I definitely think that if you're like me and you are an ADHD person who's in your head a lot, I tend to think a lot. I tend to be the absent-minded one, not the hyper one. What used to be called ADD, and now they don't have ADD and ADHD. It's all considered ADHD. And so it's ADHD primarily inattentive, which I am. There's ADHD primarily hyperactive, and then there's combined, where you have like a mix of the both. So if you are like me and you have ADHD, primarily inattentive, you might have problems with working memory, which is the type of memory where if you go into the other room, you might have forgotten what you were just working on. Not like short-term memory or long-term memory, just the memory you hold while you're trying to do different tasks. So there's that. There's a lot of anxiety, I think. I think that could be very, very helpful for clients. Oh, nobody's here. Is this accurate? The reason why I ask is sometimes it says there's no people here and then there are. I wish I had music on. I feel like it's... I hope I'm not having a problem with my connection. If anybody is watching this after the live, I'm going to wait to see. This could possibly be that I'm doing this at a bad time. So right now my time it is, I'll still talk anyway. It's almost 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3:55. Let's see, 13, so 3:45. Anybody who ends up watching this later on, hello, how are you? I'm still going to keep talking even though there aren't a lot of people here yet, because some people will be watching this later on. So whoever is in the room, hi, how are you today? Oh, people left. Okay. So the topics I wanted to talk about today: ADHD, autism, toxic relationships, maybe. And let's see, ADHD, autism, personality disorders, and hopefully happier topics. Oh, somebody left. Hello, how are you today? I think I'm going to wait to see if we get more people in. Hello, my name is Sherry if you're new. I hope you're doing well today. How are you? Maybe this is the wrong time of day. Most of my friends are coming from England, so they might... Okay. Hello, how are you today? How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day and you're enjoying your weekend so far. How are you? I might log off. This is what happens when you're gone for a while. Hello, how are you? What topics would you like to talk about today? I hope you're having a good day today. Enjoying your weekend so far.